What happened on Abbott this week?
It was great. We had
It was a good episode. I keep on like forgetting them every time now. I hate this.
we had Janine's sister in town.
Yeah.
We got some Janine background.
Yeah.
Oh man, we had maybe one of my favorite janitor moments of all time.
Yeah. What did he do with the hat?
He won the basketball. He won the basketball tickets, and then at the basketball game, they were like, "We got a quiz for you. Like, what's your name?" And he's like, "Mr. Johnson." And then he's like, "All right, Mr. Johnson, if you can name 10 cleaning products in a minute, you get."
They gave him $1,000, and then they also were like, "Oh, and they gave me a $50 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings."
They don't even watch him answer. They just close it in anger. They're like, "Oh, of course you won this."
Yeah,
because they were trying to get teacher
it was
appreciation.
teacher appreciation, and they said the most they ever got was a $50 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings, and then this year it was the tickets to the Sixers or whatever.
Oh, and I think my favorite moment, and this was just, have you ever played Catan?
No.
It's like the classic like board game that's not Monopoly that a lot of people play.
Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, it's like kind of not. I wouldn't call it nerdy or anything, but like past that point are like the cooler and more nerdy niche games. Like it's the most broad played.
It reminds me of the game that Adam Scott invented in Parks and Rec.
Yes, exactly. But when
Cones of Dunshire.
Cones of Dunshire. That looks like a fun game, to be honest. But oh my gosh, it's not Jeffrey. Gregory on point. They were like talking about game night.
I can't remember the dude's name.
I always call him Jeffrey, and it's Gregory. When they were talking about what game they're gonna play, and Gregory was just like, "Nah, fucking Catan." I just like laughed.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I get that. That was a good one. I think that was a good cast for Janine's sister too.
Yeah.
I really like that actress.
Yeah, she came to town and she was just trying to leave. And Janine's so funny about her sister. She's so weird.
Yeah. But I get that too. I got both of their sides.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta leave a situation, but then sometimes you feel like you've been left in the situation. That was a solid episode. I like that. I feel like they're picking on what's his name less, and I like that.
Jacob?
Yeah, but like he's still like a goofy nerdy dude.
Jacob's still like my favorite on the episode, or on the show. Like I don't know.
When he made those cookies and then what's her name ended up trying them and liked him. Like that's like their relationship with Jacob in a nutshell.
Yeah.
It's like they're annoyed by him, but in the end they understand that he's great. He's nice to have around.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost over. It's getting close.
That's true.
I think there's 2 more episodes.
That's true. At least there's more seasons to come, you know?
Yeah.
Not like other shows that have confirmed or sort of hinted at that it really is going to be the end.
What?
Ted Lasso.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so.
It's a mixed feeling.
I want a movie.
It's a mixed feeling.
I want a movie. I know it sounds weird, and I know it won't happen, but I think it'd be really cool for them to do 3 seasons in a movie. Like, I think that'd be one for them to figure out how to do a movie.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Bill Lawrence do a movie even, too, you know, like...
Yeah, Shrinking's been great.
Yeah.
Is that Bill Lawrence?
Yeah, that's Bill Lawrence as well, too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really
that's what I'm
good.
saying. It's crazy to think that he's got, like, Ted Lasso and Shrinking, you know what I mean? Like,
honestly, 2 of the better Apple TV shows, in my opinion.
yeah, he's had, like, hit shows since, like, the 90s.
That's
like,
wild.
Like, he had one with Michael J. Fox.
Really?
Like, yeah, whatever his sitcom was in the 90s, like
Oh, I kind of remember that.
yeah, it's like working in like a ad agency or some shit too. It was like an office.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, he had that one, then he had Scrubs, then he had Cougar Town.
I remember Cougar Town.
He did fucking Cougar Town.
I remember Cougar Town.
He's probably done other shows too, because that
Cougar Town is iconic just in general because of how much it gets referenced in Community.
Yeah, well,
and that in itself, it existing just for that is beautiful.
I realize though with Community, there is like a sweet spot with it for sure. Like that's not like an iconic show all the way through.
It's hard because like like some shows they don't even have one iconic season.
Yeah.
But like seasons 1 through, and I'll put 4, are great.
Yeah.
And
1
then,
through
like,
3 are gold.
1 through 3 are perfect. 4 has some misses.
Yeah.
And then like 5 and 6, there are some episodes that like return to glory.
Yeah.
But then there are some episodes where you're just like, what is happening?
Yeah.
Like what is going on?
And yeah, and it's plenty of good in it, and even the bad episodes have good moments, you know, and still a good show, but yeah, it's like it does just have its really like its sweet spot.
Did you
know?
see what Donald Glover said this week?
Who?
Donald Glover.
No.
He was like, yeah, this one guy said Chevy Chase said like this guy was like one of the best TV comedy writers of all time, and what he said to me was, and he like pauses, and then like everyone laughs, and then like he goes on, but like implying because like it was coming out this week in like news reports that he had like used racial slurs with Donald Glover on set.
Wait, I'm confused about all this. Hold on. Wait, what? I gotta read this or like hear it.
Let me try to find it.
He said it like.
Let me try to find it really quick.
He like said it in an article or he tweeted it?
He said it in an article or it came out in an article interview, but then at a press conference. Twitter's all kind of messed up.
Wait, he's talking at a press conference right now?
Yeah, he was at this like press conference-y thing.
On SNL and came up with the Weekend Update with Chevy Chase. And Chevy Chase once called Herb one of the funniest writers working in television. And Chevy Chase once called me.
Okay.
You know what? This is about Paul.
Oh my god. Okay.
Donald Glover is a genius, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, so Chevy Chase not on the movie, I guess.
Oh, I hope not. Yeah. But in like some ways, in the earlier seasons when everything was clicking, he represented like boomer humor in a way that like balanced out with like the woke humor of Britta and like the middle humor of Jeff.
No, it is perfect. You know what I mean? And like that's like funny because like it's crazy because like you know even though early on like it is like Chevy likes Jeff so much that he like tries to like be cool with him, but like most of the time it's them hating each other, and I'm like it's kind of written into the like. You know what I mean? It's written into the characters, like, who these people are a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and, like, it represents so many different little, I don't know, you have, like, your nerd, your cool guy, your cool girl, your nerdy girl, religious mom, racist grandpa.
yeah.
And it all kind of blends together.
Yeah.
And your gay dean.
Great show. Gay Dean.
Yeah.
He's in that 90s show.
Huh?
He's
Is he?
in that 90s show.
That's nice. I like him. I like him a
Yeah.
lot. There is an episode later on that they like to Jolene. They like write a song. It's like Gay Dean, Gay Dean. That's one of the weirder later episodes though.
Gay Dean.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But dude, you should. I think you would really like Shrinking if you get the chance to check it out.
Yeah. So I just heard, I was listening to Jason Segel on Conan today, and he was talking about how it's like. Basically, he tells like people like the things like the therapists aren't supposed to do. Like,
Yeah.
you should do this. Like,
Yeah.
I even joke with my therapist sometimes. I'm like, I know you can't tell me like anything, but like, what should I do? Like, you know.
Yeah. It's like he like starts to have like he's been checked out and like numb for like a year, and then I'm like as he's starting to like get his life back together, he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna cut the BS with these people.
It's funny.
It's like.
I know it's deep. I know it's got to be deep somewhat, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't go that deep, if that makes sense.
So it's more funny than deep?
Yeah. It's more like
Cool.
good buddy relationship kind of stuff, too.
Cool.
And it's fun to see Harrison Ford be, like, kind of tough, but, like, a therapist. And so he's, like...
He's a therapist in
Yeah.
it?
He's, like, the head of the
Okay, the
branch or whatever.
yeah.
I don't know what they call him.
Yeah.
Office.
Yeah.
And there's two other main therapists, and the rest are, like, them. But it's
Anybody
a good one.
else in it?
Jason Segel, the Scrubs. We talked about that. I forget what the actress's name is, but Dr. Cox's wife.
Oh, Kristen Miller.
Mm-hmm. And then the Jessica Jones, maybe Jones. Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones. That's a Marvel character.
I forget what her name is, but she was in that one movie with the two girls. That's like super bad. Booksmart. Nice. She's the teacher in Booksmart. But it's a good show. It makes me excited for Ted Lasso to be back because as soon as that show's over, Ted Lasso will be back.
Wait, that's like
Actually, that's next week.
that's like 4 days.
That's next week.
4 days.
Let's go.
That's like 2 days from the pod.
I'm excited for that. That's when I might watch it like midnight
Yeah.
and then like 6 times.
I might try to do the rewatch if I could, or not the rewatch, but the reaction. If
One
I
of the stereotypes that I'm happy to like be a part of is like the near 30s and 30s white guy that loves Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of am like out of like the internet enough to like not understand like everything that's made fun of completely, which kind of sucks sometimes. Cause like I remember when I found out Weezer was like a joke, I was like, wait, what happened to Weezer? Like, what did?
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I was pissed. I was like, why is Weezer a joke? And no one has a straight answer of why Weezer's a joke. Like,
Yeah.
but apparently Weezer's a joke. But I'm here to say Weezer's not a joke. And
Weezer
neither is Ted Lasso.
Weezer's the real. Ted Lasso is the real.
Yeah, like Ted Lasso is amazing. Ted Lasso is the best feeling a show can give you.
I think it's just like one of those reactions to anything that's like a positive, uplifting thing. It's like, of course you like that positive, uplifting
yeah, but
thing.
I do hate a lot of positive, uplifting shit.
That's true. And Ted Lasso
Right.
isn't totally all the way uplift. You know what I mean? Like,
No, but
there's
it's
ebbs and
like,
flows.
but there is a certain, there is like, I think there is like a certain, like whiteness about it that may just like have a more appeal to like white guys like us.
Yeah.
You know, of Ted Lasso being like this like kind of southern like. Cause he's like a hick a little bit, but not really.
Yeah.
And like, and that is funny to me. You know who I think is kind of funny now, like who is new to me, but I've heard this name a lot, but now that I see videos, I'm like, oh, this person's kind of funny. Theo Vaughn.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew you were gonna say that too. I don't know why I didn't just guess it. But yeah.
Look, I joked about it, but I was like, that Theo Vaughn, I'm like, I've pictured myself like being like a fake internet character, and Theo Vaughn is who I would have been.
Yeah.
Like,
I get that.
Cause like that's the one accent I can do. You know what I mean? Like,
He feels like very authentic, and
Yeah.
like he means well.
yeah, but there's like a great dumbness to it, but it's so smartly dumb.
It like sometimes he just says something, and everyone is so caught off guard by it.
He's on Sunday Conversations. That is.
Who's that? Is that
That's the
interview?
thing that Drake did.
Okay. I know
That's
who the guy
it's
is.
the
I
it's the
didn't-
chicken shop date, but it's the,
I watched clips of that one. That one's hilarious because the guy he like does it. Wait, is he just going on it?
what?
Is he just going on it this Sunday, or you said he'd already been on it?
No, it's called Sunday Conversations,
Okay.
and that dude has a dude in the background eating a sundae.
That's what that
The
guy's
the
saying.
big dude, yeah.
I like when that dude called
Jerry
out Drake.
Balls, yeah.
He was like, Patron wasn't invented by this guy. Drake's like, no, it was. It was. I just love that he fact checks Drake.
yeah.
But like I love
But I love how that dude kind of broke character for that too.
Yeah.
He was like, "No, wait, what?"
yeah, he's like, we can't like let you say that here. And I got why Drake ended up thinking that the guy invented Patron. But
He was just like an endorser or something.
I think he just was the endorser for he brought it to Canada and was like the spokesperson for Canada, but it wasn't like his tequila.
But it is like whenever like they say like, "Oh yeah, this rapper's got a tequila," you know, like some people just are like, you know, I mean, I know like some people have invented their own liquors now, but some people were just like, you know, the ambassador for Douce or something. You know, I mean, not
or
saying
like
Jay-Z with that.
you know, like
but,
George Clooney had his thing, and
Yeah,
like
they
Ryan
just-
Reynolds has Avion Gin.
Yeah, but I think some of them do. Like I don't know. I feel
I
like
think
a lot
Ryan
of
Reynolds might have started Avion.
that's what I'm
Gin.
saying. And I know a lot of them, and I'm pretty sure Jay-Z started Douce on his own.
and that's where it gets confusing.
Yeah,
I'm like,
but then there's some people like I'm pretty sure Diddy was like a brand ambassador
for
Ciroc.
Ciroc, yeah, I think so.
You know, and I think he has like part ownership in it, but not like full on started it. I think it was just kind of like a
helps to popularize it, especially in the
yeah,
States.
I'll give you 30% of it if you promote it in your videos.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude, have you watched Welcome to Wrexham yet?
no, I haven't. I've been
You-
watching It's Always Sunny's podcast though.
I see. That's funny because I started watching some of that podcast too because I've started to love Rob so much more as like
Yeah.
just like a person, and out of his Always Sunny character. So I just appreciate seeing more of him.
I like what's his name a lot more as a person now seeing the pod. Charlie.
Yeah, dude, he's great too. He has a really good rom-com with Jenny Slate. Maybe it's Jenny Slate. I think it's Jenny Slate.
Oh yeah.
It's like a classic. Like they're both trying to help each other get back with their exes,
And
and then they realize maybe.
maybe they're meant for each other.
Yeah. But
Sick.
it's funny in Welcome to Wrexham that like Ryan Reynolds will like utilized the show to like promote his gin and his like different like
and he utilizes
businesses.
the podcast to promote Wrexham.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he's always has a Wrexham hat and like
That's awesome. It's funny then that way.
Yeah.
But was it? Because like all of them have their like merch have Avion gin in the back, like all their jackets and stuff.
Could you imagine?
It's a good show.
Could you imagine though, like if like you were just like an actor, right, and then you like, just like, landed a TV show and then ended up where you are right now. Like say you acted for the past like 10 years and just like, kind of tunnel vision acted and then just were like, but still kind of made music and then we're just like, now I want to like release music and start a podcast, but like, it's like it's so funny thinking about them because they cross promote the fuck out, but I'm like, they probably make so much money off. I mean, of course they do. You know what I mean? But it's like so easy for them to like get the podcast going, get the TV. Like not all that, but it's just so interesting. Like it's how they're like they'll shamelessly promote themselves, and it's like I would too, but it's like it's not even gonna help me right now to be like, yo, go stream, blah blah blah, like.
No, it's genius of them. And like the Wrexham is such a great idea too because it's like they invest in this team and like the team does better and then they make a show on it and like the show is better because the team's doing better. And it's like they're making the money back from the show and putting it into the team. And you know what I'm saying? Like, and they're owners of the team, so if the team does better in real life, they're making money off that. And if the show keeps going, they're making money off that.
Yeah.
And at the same time, like...
And then if they get a good team and they actually understand what the fuck they're doing, they just have like a...
And they do, like...
They have like a full-on, like, that's like a real business.
Yes,
like, that's
I think they have a real chance of getting up to Premier, which is crazy. Because at the start of the show, they're not even, like, in the league that, like, Ted Lasso's in. They're, like, 2 or 3 leagues below that. They're, like...
All right, I might watch that show now, because that'll be kind of cool to see it, like, grow.
And the start of it, like, their players are making, like, a salary of, like, $30,000 to $40,000 a year. Which is interesting to me, and kind of cool to, like... I don't know. I love when people love stuff and get to do it, even if it's not, like, making millions of dollars.
Yeah, think about that. Think about, like, because that's, like... damn near, like, what I make. You know what I mean?
That's
to be real, you know
right.
what I mean? Like, to where it's like... Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I mean, at least they're playing soccer, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, would I do what I,
Yeah, I think at the back of the mind, too, they're like, this is not forever, which is kind of scary.
Yeah.
That, like, they should be, like a lot of athletes make a lot of money while they can still be an athlete.
Yeah,
and
like,
they're
live
killing
off their bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
especially, like, like, I mean, that's like soccer, or like, but, like, football players, I mean, I know soccer's intensive,
yeah,
too.
I mean, like, one of their goalies at one point, it was like, yeah, I've had, like, 3 concussions recently, and I don't know how many more I could, like, take, realistically.
Crazy.
But that's a good show. It's been a lot of good TV. A lot of good TV upcoming, too. I'm really excited for the upcoming TV season.